project overview. Library management system is working as a digital library system where user can access the book details and shown the due date, lend date. When user enter their username and password, this application check whether the password is correct or not, where the password length should be 4 to 8 character, and after the successful login, user redirects to book management page. There are showing categories of books where user can select their books by clicking their check boxes. Selected books are shown in the cart option. If the selected books are duplicated, then this book is not to be added to the cart. All the selected books are showing in that cart page with due date. This is overview of our project. Coming to front, coming to my coming to this backend development. I have done that backend development. In backend development of our application, handle server side logic, business logic, database interaction, user authentication, and more. We have used technologies like Python, Flask, SQL, Alchemy, and SQL. For MySQL for database storage. Let's start with server-side logic. We use uh, uh, Flask for configuration, secret key, and initializing SQL Alchemy for ORM database management. We use SQL Alchemy model for user model and book model. For user model, we have two attributes like ID and password, and for book model, we have six attributes like uh, ID, title, issue dates, and due date, and the user ID. For business logic, for the book management, we retrieve books from a database organized by categories. We prevent the duplicate books for the cart management and calculate due dates. Uh, and for RESTful API we use for communication between front end and back end. Uh, firstly, we have user authentication process managed by the login endpoint. There, this endpoint handles post request where the user submit their credential, and we validate that credential against our database. Next, Next is book management functionality managed by book management endpoints. The endpoints handle GET request to retrieve the data and categories of books. When post request endpoints, it checks the selected for duplicates books, and for cart endpoint handles the post request for manages user cart. When book added to the cart, this endpoint calculates due dates. In cart, we at last we use test DB endpoint, which is used for testing our database connectivity. This endpoint check backend and interact with MySQL database. This is a demo screenshot of our project. This is cart functionality. It is a book. This is book management functionality, and this is card one, and this database. Running my project. Here the login page is showing that admin is our username, and if you enter load the password to less than 4, then it's showing the message like this. Now I write the password, which now I wrote the password which is stored in that database. Here, admin. Uh, After login, showing that book management page. Here we can select the number of books and add to cart. And selected books are showing here with that due date. If you want to add more books, then click on that button and go here, and we can click more books. And all books are showing there, and all the books are selected are are showing here, showing in that books column. All the selected books are showing here, like Harry Potter, detail, like and all the right.